Thanks everyone. My name's Garry Itzstein. I'm the Executive Director of NECA in WA, and I'm filling in for Suresh Manikan, the CEO of NECA. So look, firstly, I know it's drawing towards the conclusion of your conference, but welcome to Perth. I hope you have enjoyed your time and touched on many interesting subjects that will affect our industry. I'm just going to firstly thank you for the opportunity to be involved with EOS and sponsor this conference, but also just tell you a few things about NECA. So NECA represents about 5,000 contractors and employs about 30,000 staff around Australia. We have chapters in all states of Australia, and our objectives are to help and support our members and industry when it comes to technical, legal, training, and that's through RTOs, access to GTO apprentices, management training, advocacy with the government and stakeholders, networking opportunities, and discounted services and products from our industry partners. With over 5,000 members, we need to ensure that our future workforce has the skills ready to meet the industry demands of the future. This is particularly relevant with the ageing workforce. As you can see in the slides, we have RTOs, GTOs, and these are in WA, South Australia, Victoria, and New South Wales. We also provide management training for members and non-members for that fact, and the sort of training includes work health and safety, estimating, project management, and business training. We also develop a lot of our own training materials and equipment, and you can see some examples of that next door. And with regards to that training equipment, within NECA we're starting to share that IP across all of the NECA chapters around WA. We provide training in our campuses, that's our colleges, and in Perth that's in Joondalup and Jandakot. And we can also provide that training in remote locations or in customers' premises around Perth and in other states. So just a little bit of information about what's new at NECA. We have a new CEO, Suresh Manikan. He started in February. Suresh comes from a background in federal politics. He was an advisor to a minister. He's worked in lobbying and for a wide cross-section of industry associations. As a result of his appointment, we're now focusing heavily on lobbying in Canberra. So we're talking to all of the ministers and in the ministries regarding the areas that concern us and our industry. So that's really education, industry, trade, environment, energy efficiency and small business. At the moment we're going through finalising our 8 key principles and policies, and they vary from licensing to training, and as a result of the training we're speaking to Christopher Pine and Susan Lee on education. We're very active in improving the apprentice model. We do a lot of work in the chapters, working with the GTOs and the RTOs, and we're also working with the government on changes that can improve the model. With regard to the vet, we're having input on standards and trying to make it more efficient and cut out red tape. One of our biggest concerns though is people being ready to start an apprenticeship, and the lack of numeracy and literacy skills is a real issue for us. Now we can train in that area, but really we shouldn't have to. We should be focusing on trade skills, and I think the schools need to lift their game in that area. At a state level, we're focusing on member services. We're introducing new products and new management systems to help our members get it right the first time. That includes technical management systems. We have an online cloud-based technical management system for our members. We have new cloud-based and server-based safety management systems, and we're introducing conferences, and our next conference will be in Nusa Dua next year. Other relevant information. You've probably heard about the Does It Comply campaign. It's a really important initiative at the moment. We all know that online shopping is becoming a big issue, and compliant product has the potential to hurt people. You would have probably heard about the recent Infinity Cables saga. A company having cable manufactured overseas didn't meet the standards, has been installed in most likely households around Australia, and it's non-compliant. So we don't know what's going to happen. The ACCC have taken over that case, and they've taken a risk-based approach to resolving those issues. Ideally, NECA would have preferred that all of that cable has been removed, but the reality is a lot of people don't know where it is. People are not going to put their hands up. Mum and Dad, the purchaser, are not going to admit that they've maybe done some work themselves and installed the cable. So it's an issue that we're going to have to live with, but at least it's off the market. Another project that we're about to start, and it's a program that's been running about 10 years, is the Market Monitor Research Program. So this is the biggest research program into our sector, and it collects a lot of information about the trends of the electrical and communications industry, what's needed and where the opportunities are. So that will be commencing soon, and we look forward to seeing what the latest trend and where the focus needs to be in the future. Dave too, I'm not sure if you've heard Dave, but we've had radio campaigns with Dave, the stick character, and it's really a program that introduces and talks about the benefits to members in NECA. If you haven't seen it and would like to, just have a look at our website. It runs for about 3 minutes, and it's quite informative. So really that's all I've got to say, other than thanks for allowing us to be sponsors. Hope you've enjoyed the conference, and it sounds like solar is the way to go, and we'll be learning lots more about that in the future. So thanks again.